I'm kind of like in a third wheel situation.
So the thing we shall do is you'll study the situation.
Yeah, and if I feel like...
If you feel it's cozy and it's bringing the vibe of dating and a lot of smiles,
then I see myself out.
I didn't tell her I'm going with a friend.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, you never know because you cannot plan things just based on your side of the story.
So guys, we have the dad here. He came to make sure that Marwa does not kidnap the daughter. All right. So
no, I'm here on business, but I came to meet him.
You know, a lot of times you start something and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. But when you actually get to what the workload is, it's very easy to quit. Be bad long enough to get good.
We're fighting on two fronts, both against fascism and at home against racism. And we're still willing to give their life and fight for the country.
If you were popping, you were at Studio 54.
Okay,
okay.
Yeah, what's your name?
Catherine.
Catherine?
Lacey. Oh, sorry.
She lives here.
Olivia.
Olivia, all right.
Nowhere.
What's that?
New York or nowhere.
Yeah, it's a blog. Yeah.
Do you have an account?
Do you have YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
IvainTures. Let me write it down for you guys.
Okay.
Yo, do you guys remember this? You had to put coins in there and dial and stand there and have a phone conversation.
But if you
Hello guys, welcome back to IvainTures. I'm here with Marwa.
Yes guys, we are running late for, is it a date or a special meeting?
Oh, I mean, you tell me. So one thing with Marwa, he has a lot of fans. So one person from New York hit up to him and say, hey, what's up guys? I want to meet up. So you said she's a content creator, right?
Yeah, she makes videos. Probably we are going to share about content creation.
Okay.
And now that I'm in New York, maybe also when she comes to Kenya, she at least she knows somebody. And sometimes, you know, it's very sad when you're very close to your supporters.
Yes.
And you can't actually meet them, you know?
Yeah.
Then they say, oh, this guy was very close to me now. Look, now he's far away.
Yeah.
So it's very disappointing. So most of the time, I try not to disappoint my supporters.
Makes sense. You guys know one thing about Marwa, you know, the cute girls, right? So is she a cute girl?
She's very cute.
She's very cute. So I don't know. I'm kind of like in a third wheel situation. The third wheel is when you have a guy and a girl together.
Yeah.
And then a friend that has no real reason to be there.
Okay.
So I'm basically an extra person, an extra party.
So the thing we shall do is you'll study the situation.
Yeah, and if I feel like...
If you feel it's cozy and it's bringing the vibe of dating and a lot of smiles,
then I see myself out and I will carry on.
You can do a vlog. We're still in New York.
Yeah.
Then, but you know, also I need you because I don't even have internet.
Yeah. This is a way of Marwa to tell me he's not down to sharing. So if the girl is interested in him, not to try my luck. You know, I should just basically go ahead and do my own thing. That's basically what he said in a nice way.
No. What I'm trying to say is, I didn't tell her I'm going with a friend.
Yeah.
So, but all in all, you never know because you cannot plan things just based on your side of the story.
Right.
So, but it's always to be open-minded just in case. So, and that's all we are doing.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So guys, we are in the Uber now on our way out to, it's called Pershing Square. I've never been there before. And once we get there, we assess the situation. We'll let you guys know. So we made it to the location. This is Pershing Square. Pershing, all right. So we're gonna find out what's going on. Pershing Square, we made it to our location. And the Uber got another rider right away. And we are waiting for Marwa's friend. So guys, we have the dad here. He came to make sure that Marwa does not kidnap the daughter. All right. So
I'm here on business, but I came to meet him. he is the man.
He's really here just to go do some business. It just happened to work out this way.
All right, sounds good.
He sent me some donations, so I want to say thank you again.
No problem.
So we're gonna try to move away from the music and have real conversation, so we can do the proper introductions, guys.
I definitely wanted to meet you. Because you're doing amazing job. I mean, I'm telling you.
He introduced me to your video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, you're doing an amazing job. And, you know, we have to build is Africa.
That's true.
The whole idea here is to create the opportunity so that people don't have to die in the Mediterranean trying to get off. You understand?
And they're gonna always believe like the only way we can get respect is when we do that because we have something to show.
Exactly. She'll tell us something. We have a business that we're setting up over there. She'll,
There's a lot of stuff that we have going on.
Yeah. She'll talk to you about that. But yeah, it's a pleasure. And I watch the house and I see you put the house together.
Oh, from scratch, right?
Yes. You do
All right.
Heading this way, and I think you're going to be heading back that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, take care. Nice to meet you. All right. So now we're gonna be walking a little bit and go to the next destination. All right. So that's basically how I met him as well. You know, I reached out to him, and we basically were talking about traveling. He was actually going to Thailand, and I was going to Costa Rica, and it was my first trip in Costa Rica. And he basically gave me some information. And then I told him about Thailand, what I knew, and basically our friendship started from there. So, you know, from there he got me into YouTube, and here I am, guys. So it's a pleasure to meet another content creator like myself, who gets to, connect like this and give advice. She has a YouTube channel as well. We're gonna find out more later.
So that's around like.
So let's go ahead and take this walk, guys. Let's see what's going on in the streets of New York today. So guys, we took a walk from Pershing Square and we are now heading towards the Times Square area. So I just want to give you guys a look, you know, so you can so you can have a little idea, you know, what it looks like out here. This is a normal afternoon in New York on the weekend. It's still cold, as you see. Lots of people walking around and just basically taking it all in. Now this looks like a museum. Right there. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'm gonna try to find out. Let me investigate. So this is the New York Public Library. So you can go inside and take a look. You guys wanna go? You guys wanna go in and take a look?
It's very beautiful. You'll love the ceiling.
All right, perfect. Let's go ahead and do that. All right.
Guys, this is Laura. You can check her YouTube channel out.
Absolutely.
Hey.
So
Yes.
Laura.
Yes.
From.
So I'm Lauren.
Yeah.
My channel is Official Lauren Brown.
Hi, I'm Lauren Brown and welcome to my channel.
Hi, I'm Lauren Brown.
Official
and
Lauren
you
Brown.
just search me on YouTube, and as well as Official Lauren Brown on TikTok and Instagram.
Absolutely.
It's Maro. My YouTube channel name or social media platforms, it's Iam_Maro. Yes. I just do travel videos and a lot of shenanigans.
A lot of shenanigans, but they're really fun. And when they're not fun, they're deep. They're deep, you know?
Yeah. So Lauren, what is your YouTube about?
Yeah. So
I can hold the camera for you now.
perfect, thank you.
You can change the.
Yeah. We'll just. I think we should just like swap it around.
Oh, you just can't like directly.
I'm sure it can, but I let me tell you something. I've had this for maybe 3 months, but I've started using it maybe a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
And by a month, I mean 2 weeks. I have no idea what I'm doing with this
Yeah,
thing.
and for those of you guys wondering, if you think about opening a YouTube channel, she's using a phone.
Absolutely.
And it still works. And actually, it works better than the GoPro because you can zoom. That's my personal opinion on that. Yeah.
But you know what? I mean, everything has a different style too, because the GoPro, you get the nice good
The
shots, so you
widescreen.
can see a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my channel, Official Lauren Brown, again, that's the same on all platforms,
Yes.
TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. It's basically, the tagline is have fun, live well. So we do unboxings. I take you with me on daily vlogs. I did apple picking with the family, and so just got to show everyone that. It was really beautiful, beautiful day, like today.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so beautiful. And as well, travel, and because I am an author, I am a tech entrepreneur, I do
Nice.
bring in that information as well, because a lot of people need to know that they have every right to be in the space. They have
Yes.
every right to experience, but more than that, take advantage of, be involved, and monetarily benefit from being in tech, being, you know, able to write, you know.
Right on.
There's
I'll also put you on my YouTube channel and
Yeah.
ask you nearly the same question.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a thing that I love to do. I'm having a lot of fun with it right now. And, you know, my theory is this: be bad, long enough to get good.
Oh, I like that.
So, you know, I don't know everything that I'm doing. I started this, I think, really in September of last year.
Yeah.
So it's been a few months. And, you know, I'm enjoying the process, meeting people. You meet people from all over the world. I'm getting to meet Marwa.
All right, there we go. Okay.
And very inspirational figure.
Absolutely.
I think too, like, even one of the things that I like about what you do, Marwa, is, for one, the dedication. You've been at this for years.
Yeah, that's
The amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
The amount of time that you put into what you do.
That's true.
The videos are consistent, which, you know, a lot of times you start something and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it. But when you actually get to what the workload is, it's very easy to quit.
Absolutely.
Maybe I'll teach you my tips, you know.
Absolutely.
To, constantly produce content and things like that. Maybe I'll be telling you that on my YouTube channel. So guys, check me out on my YouTube channel. Yeah. If you're watching this from Marwa, actually subscribe to Laura, because is it Laura or Lauren?
Lauren. Lauren.
Yes, Lauren.
So that's official OFFICIAL.
Yeah.
LAUREN BROWN. All together. That's it.
All right.
We're in New York, and she wanna show us what's going on inside.
In the New York Library here. Sounds good.
The New York Public Library. So
all right. Sounds good.
Go. Thanks.
So here you are.
New York. I just met one of my fans here, and it's just amazing to find out Lauren's father actually has been my supporter since 2000 subscribers. That means
he's been for a long time. He knows all your tribulations.
So all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you, Dad, if you're watching this. That's so special to me.
Yeah.
At the same time, it's a humbling experience. You know, actually, he's been donating to my channel, and I didn't know. So now he told me, it hits me.
Yeah. Wow. And guys, just so you understand, we're in New York. He came to meet Lauren, and then just like that, this gentleman by the name of Devin also follow Marwa. Marwa, how does that make you feel, man? You're in New York, and here it is. New Yorkers know who you are.
Yeah.
Just like that.
I feel like it's so special, you know. Like, I should not take what I have for granted. I should be very grateful.
Yeah.
And even right now in New York, imagine me staying here. I'm not paying rent because if I just came to visit, I'll be paying like $100 a night.
That's right.
And if you add food and everything, maybe a day like $300, $500.
Just like that, it's over.
So, but now just because I'm an entertainer or a YouTuber.
Yes.
All right, bro. Thank you.
All right, bro.
All the best.
Thank you so much, man.
You took your phone? They gave you a phone? Okay.
All right.
Thoughtful.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel just like super blessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
What makes you feel blessed?
He was asking me, how does it feel like if I meet people who know me, you know?
Yeah. Just like that, we're in New York, and New Yorkers know who it is. They know
you remember we were doing
know?
a live stream with you one day, and
in
somebody
DC.
in DC, somebody came and knocked the window and said, hey. He was actually Asian.
He was Asian. By the White House. By the White House, this person chased my car to knock out the window to give him money, because they knew he was like right there.
Right there? I love that.
Yeah.
So what do you think of DC?
It's a beautiful city, but I think New York is more like vibrant.
Absolutely.
A lot more.
Just the space, the sprawl, the height. You know, I didn't forget that we were talking about your situation.
So guys, we are entering now the New York Public Library. This is actually my first time here. We got some revolving doors. Let me wait for my turn here. All right. So you have a security checkpoint right there? Right here? Okay. All right.
Roll down. If you have any bags, have an open visual.
All right.
No bag, that's not really bag.
Gotta go to check security. All right, bro. All right. So I thought they were gonna ask me to turn off the camera, but they did not. So here we are in the public library. Look at this grand entrance, really high ceiling, beautiful place. So I don't know what this place is about, man. So let's find out. All right, so they have English.
Hello.
Do you mind if I talk to you on camera?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So what is this place is about? What is here?
Well, this is the Stephen Schwartzman Library. It's mostly a research library in the arts and humanities, in the sense that most of the collection here is for researchers.
Yes.
There aren't any circulating materials here. In other words, you can't check a book out.
Yeah.
But there are millions of volumes here that are available for people who are doing scholarly research. And there's a collection of maps here.
Yeah.
There's a periodical collection here.
Yeah.
There's a number of sort of specialized collections. There's a collection of English literature, kind of specialized things like that.
Okay.
Mostly for researchers and scholars.
Perfect. All right. Any particular area that you recommend that I check out mostly?
Well, yes, you should definitely check the Treasures exhibition, which is right through there.
Okay.
It's a collection of some of the literary artifacts that belong to the museum.
Okay.
And you should walk around and look at the building because it's obviously very spectacular.
Yeah.
And on the third floor, check out it's called the McGraw Rotunda. It's a big central area that's very beautiful and has a bunch of really interesting murals in it.
Okay.
So I would
good.
check that out.
We do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So guys, let's go ahead and check out the treasure area that he recommends. All right. And I will show you what I find over there. Let's take a look.
Look, what ain't no way I made a way. Called my lane, I paved the way. Drew it up nice, I made the play. What a good day to get paid today. What ain't no way I made the way. Called my lane, I paved the way. Drew it up nice, I made the play.
So here we are in the treasure section as recommended by the gentleman that I met out there. Wow. So guys, right behind me is a painting of the president by the name of Benjamin Franklin at the age of 77 years old. It was painted in 1783 and presented to the New York Public Library right where I'm standing in 1903 and presented to the New York Public Library right where I'm standing in 1908. So guys, right behind me is a portrait of General Toussaint Louverture, who is known for being the leader of the Haitian Revolution. Now, one thing I want to point out about this portrait is the fact that it was actually made based on descriptions around 1804 during the period of the slave trade. And during those days, it was not authorized to paint black people in military prowess. It was considered a threat to the white society back then, and therefore it was not authorized. So when you see this portrait of General Toussaint Louverture, always remember they were not authorized back then. They didn't actually know what he looked like, and it's based on description from the time, and that was disseminated during the transatlantic slave trade, where representation of black people in military gear was unauthorized. So that's the significance of these pictures right here. Very powerful symbols for all my Haitian friends out there. General Toussaint Louverture. When it comes to children's literature, one thing that does come in mind is Winnie the Pooh. So here in the museum, they do have centerpieces of the actual characters of the cartoon. And if you can judge by how many people are actually standing here, this is one of the most popular sites right here in the New York Public Library. It is often overwhelming coming into a museum. It's a lot of information and a lot of people. And everybody has to squeeze in. You have Ayamama with Lauren right there checking out the different pieces as I continue to navigate my way around and trying to show you some of the pieces that I find interesting. Oh, one thing I should mention, it was completely free to come in here. I live in Washington, D.C., and our museums are completely free. And that is one thing I love about D.C. Contrary to New York, often you have to pay, but this right here was completely free. So if you think about coming and checking out the New York Public Library, you don't have to pay anything. So guys, this uniform belongs to Alonzo Shockley. He served in the 92nd Infantry Division during World War II. And why is he here? Why is it significant, you may wonder? Well, he was a black service member, and back in the day, even though they were fighting the same military, white and black could not be in the same division. So this is from World War II, from the area where the US military was actually segregated. And he donated his uniform, of course being part of the service at that time. he received limited promotions and limited opportunities. So remember this. As a former military guy myself, I have a tremendous amount of respect for those guys who are fighting in two fronts, both against fascism and at home against racism. And we're still willing to give their life and fight for the country. Alonzo Shockley.
So much of American history is Black history.
Yes.
African American history, as well as the history of the immigrants that came here. And in general, like, think about the fact that Apple, the phone that I'm doing this thing on, Steve Jobs was a Syrian immigrant.
Oh yeah.
Right? And so much of what makes this country
The country it is today.
like the melting. Yeah. All right, history lesson over. We'll go back to
History
looking at
lesson
the
from
sunset.
Lauren. All right. So we're mentioning this because so much of this museum, at least this section that we're visiting, has to do with African American history. So much of it, if not all of it, so far, from what I've seen.
A long time ago, they were like really smart. Like now, like this writer here, his work or piece of work up to today still makes sense. And you can imagine, like right now, how many people are able to write, but still like can't be even appreciated because what these people used to do is something else. Nowadays we have like AI, and you just say, hey, write me a piece of.
So guys, I'm standing right here by the desk of Charles Dickens. Charles Dickens was a British writer and social critic. He created some of the best known fictional characters to date. Some of his novels include Hard Times, The Great Expectations, and many more. And it was right here on this desk that he created some of his best known novels. Charles Dickens.
So this is Studio 54. What is it about?
Studio 54 was it was just a really popular club. I can't remember when it closed down, but basically it was where like we have like Prince and if you were popping, you were at Studio 54. It was like that kind of
So much more to see. And we are heading to the next floor. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna see over there, but wow, you can see. So this is like a gift store or something, right?
So this is the exit.
So we are now in the gift shop, I think.
Yeah.
And you can buy some books and souvenirs.
But you can also exit like.
So one thing I will tell you about Mao, I never see Mao buy anything.
Yeah.
A real avid traveler does not buy anything. You don't need anything real. You just take the memories with you.
The reason is if you start buying stuff, every place you go, you want to carry.
Right.
And in no time, you are not a backpacker anymore. You are not
a whole suitcase.
Now you know.
Yeah.
So in my case, what I do, I carry money from different countries.
Okay.
So you see, like in, for example, in the US, I have a $2 bill, like one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, those are nice.
Bill,
Those are nice.
but it's two.
That's a real
So I have that one. Yes.
What are you going to display in your house for souvenirs from all the different places you've been?
Money.
The money?
Yeah, I think I'll create like a space.
Yes.
Just I put money of all different
You
countries.
can like
I've been
frame
to.
it,
Yes.
make, the art, make it look like art.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or another thing, I can draw a world map.
Yeah.
Then use the same money to create like Africa.
Oh, that's good. That's very
That
nice.
is dope.
Yeah.
Like money for Africa, I put them together.
Yeah.
Money for Europe,
You put it
Euro
together.
and Canadian.
Yes.
That's a brilliant
Danish,
idea.
Danish, I don't know, Danish pound.
Yes.
Like copyright that so that someone don't take that from me because that's a good ass idea.
Let's continue the adventure here. Me personally, I collect magnets. I have fridge magnets. That's my thing. That's the only thing I do buy. Do you collect anything from your travels?
When I have had the opportunity, I like to look at like street art or like small things from artists. So
Yes.
like it might be on heavy cardstock or something like that, and you know if they're making it on the street or something. I think that's great because it's small, but you can actually have a visual representation. And if you like their stuff, you're also supporting an artist. So
Of course.
yeah.
What are some of the countries that you've been to?
Well, Netherlands, France, England, obviously Jamaica, Canada. There's somewhere else in there that I can't think of right now, but definitely not enough.
Not enough.
Definitely not enough. Absolutely not.
All right. Guys, you see the thick hallways here, man. Look at this. It's so high ceiling. It's just beautiful, beautiful place here. They have a lot of museums in New York, tons of them. So now we are going up the stairs and we're gonna check out a different floor. So what they got up there?
To restrain the ocean breeze, kissing my skin.
Where are you from?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Wow. How long have you been in New York?
2 days.
2 days? What brought you guys here?
Say that again?
What brought you guys here?
My sister lives here. I used to live
The city,
here.
you know?
The city? What do you think about it?
It's awesome.
First time?
No, been here before.
Been there before. All right. Sounds good.
Nowhere.
What's that?
New York or nowhere.
Yeah, it's a blog. Yeah.
Do you have an account?
Do you have YouTube?
YouTube, yeah.
What is it?
What is it?
IvainTures. Let me write it down for you guys.
Okay.
We'll
So,
subscribe.
yeah, what's
We
your
will
name?
subscribe. Catherine.
Catherine?
Olivia. Oh,
Lacey?
sorry.
She lives here.
Olivia.
Olivia. All right. All Americans from St. Louis.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what is it?
IvainTures. IvainTures.
So your name's Ivan?
Ivan.
Ivan, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, we found you.
Yeah, nice to
Love
meet
it. Nice to meet you too.
Yeah. So I mostly do traveling, but I'm here with my friend, and I think I feel originally Cameroon, but I live in Washington D.C.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Yeah. So subscribe, share,
Yeah,
and in about 3 or 4 days, you'll see yourself on YouTube. Yeah. All right. So nice people. So now I lost my friend Mawa. Where can I find him? Here he is. Let's carry on. What do you think of this place so far?
My idea of a library has changed. Especially national libraries.
Yeah.
I don't like libraries is a place you find books.
Yes.
But you come here find even items.
It's a museum.
Chairs. It's like a museum.
Yes.
You're still clear behind you.
Yeah. Now I don't know about Kenya, but
Yeah.
in Cameroon,
Yeah.
we don't have a single museum. We keep nothing.
Oh,
So
why?
they're really bad at organizing stuff. You know, third
Kenya,
world
we have a
countries.
lot.
I don't even know if Colombia has a museum. That's something we should look into. It does?
At least a national one usually.
National, yeah. But that's one thing I like about the US. And then in Africa, like with the politicians, when someone comes in, they often destroy whatever the predecessor did. So you don't keep any history. But here,
The thing I've loved about here is you can actually, it's free of charge.
Yes.
And you can record.
Yes,
Other
absolutely.
places they sell it, no camera.
no cameras, yes.
The first thing
Public telephones. At the age of iPhones and Android and all these smart devices, can you believe now we have public telephone booth in the museum? Wow. Yo, do you guys remember this? You had to put coins in there and dial and stand there and have a phone conversation. Nowadays, no more. It's crazy how long. It feels like it was just yesterday. I remember the phone. And I know some of you guys watching are probably too young and do not remember, never used a public phone. Now it's in the museum. This is crazy. It's a complete change, different period of history, and technology is going super fast. Now they're even talking about injecting things in our brains so we don't actually need to hold the device anymore. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Guys, so what we have here is a beautiful water fountain, and it reminds me of Madrid.
it was actually,
And you can see,
it used to be.
It looks like it's no longer working.
Yeah, it doesn't, but actually that's...
But it was a water fountain right here.
Yeah.
Very European, right?
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think what you were saying, especially Italians, exactly that Renaissance.
So that's what you got here, a former water fountain. It no longer works, but it reminds me of Madrid, Spain. They have a lot of them around the city, and actually, some of them don't even look like water fountains, but they are. If you haven't been to Madrid, highly recommend it. Beautiful place. Are you visiting too, or do you live here now?
No, I live here now.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Well, nice to meet you.
Nice to
Sorry
meet you
for
guys.
like
I'm so
interrupting
glad,
you.
yes.
I just had to present it to him because.
I'm so
Yeah.
glad to see that
Yeah.
you did. Thank you.
All right, so yeah, I was just talking to them, and she told me she's from Sri Lanka. So I'm like, let me drag you to Mawa because I know he went there. Now this room has very interesting paintings. But guys, check this out. Beautiful, beautiful, and they are so tall all the way. It looks like the Ten Commandments over there. and it continues over here. It's basically this whole entire room that has beautiful paintings all throughout. Now remember I mentioned it was free, but you can give a donation, of course. And look at the beautiful ceiling.
I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait no more.
We have here some kind of quiet room. I don't want to be too loud in here because people seem to be focused on the computers and reading. Who does that anymore? Read. Aren't we supposed to watch TV instead? Well, what did you think of the library?
It's good. It's a good view.
Yeah.
A little look at history.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right. Very nice.
I'm gonna do that so you get
Yeah.
some.
Thank you. Look at that beautiful chandelier. Oh my goodness. Wow. Beautiful. Yeah. Maybe next time we can book an actual tour and see the inside. That's very nice. All right.
Needing the tours is new. Like the last time I was here, that wasn't necessary, but I guess because COVID, things have changed.
Yes. What were you saying, Mawa?
So big.
It's so big. Yeah. So we're about to check out. So I want to say thank you to Laren, Colin Mawa, and we met so many interesting people here. Checked out the library. So guys, this is the end of this video. If you come to New York, check out the museum. Some of them are not free, but it's a beautiful, beautiful city. Tons of history, tons of stuff here. All right. So I don't know where else she's taking us. Times Square. So like I was telling you in the beginning of this video, this is my job today as a third wheel. I'm enjoying it. It is great, and I hope Mawa is enjoying himself as well.
Yeah, you know, I don't do libraries or museums, but it's interesting also to come and see. And also, guys, we're in America. You know, America, it's not like Africa or Asia. America, these are like touristic stuff.
Yeah.
In Asia, we're gonna go see, or Africa, we're gonna see a real lion. You know, like,
All right.
That's one thing you have to appreciate while traveling. Like, what makes interest to you, once you move from that location, even it does not make sense to other people.
That's right. On that note, see you on the next one.
Take me higher.